Scorpio, your future spouse may just be somebody who is a liability. This person may just end up causing you a lot of problems. This person may just cost you your time, your peace even. They may literally make you have to pay for something. Something about your person, Scorpio, is a liability. Your future spouse could be somebody who used to operate like this. And maybe they're, on a journey where they're still learning, lessons to not become a liability or be a liability. But your future spouse will definitely be somebody who is just gonna cause problems, put you at a disadvantage even, because it's almost like it's just always something with this person. It may just even be that too, like it's always going to be something with this person. They may even blame you for everything. Your future spouse may even be somebody who's going to want to teach you lessons. So when you get on their bad side, or they feel hurt by you in some way, they may even try to put things in their own hands when it comes to teaching you a lesson about what you did to them or something like that, which is crazy work because that's not for them. That's not their job. But something about your future spouse having a little bit of negative traits, Scorpio, because this is how the read is starting off, okay? Why it has to start off this messy. So yeah, your person may just be somebody who could give you headaches a lot, or disturb your peace, cost you your peace, make you have to come out of pocket, make you have to even come out of character. Yeah, that's death confirmation. Come out of character, things like that is what I'm picking up on. Your future spouse could also be somebody though who had to learn a lot of lessons in their life. They could still be learning lessons, but something about your future spouse, they have been through a lot of lessons or had to learn a lot of lessons. And like I said, it could be due to their behavior and them needing to learn about themselves through these lessons. Oh my goodness, you guys. Your future spouse, okay. Again, something about this person is gonna be causing havoc in your life in some way. It's like this person's energy or themselves can cause, chaos. And it's because they could be a chaotic person. Your future spouse could have, your future spouse could have a lot of things that they're dealing with internally, mentally, and this is why their energy, could come off so affecting, to others, because it's like a energy that they carry where they themselves are just a chaotic person. So it's like when their energy is around anybody else, it has no choice but to bounce off of others, something like that. Your person may even have traits of being destructive. This could be a very destructive person, explosive, a chaotic person. They could just cause a disaster in some way, y'all. And that's what I'm picking up on. I'm also getting your person is someone who likes to play games. This could be somebody who likes to play games as a way to keep the relationship going, spice things up. But they could also be a manipulator. They could like to manipulate people and play games in that type of terms. Also getting your future spouse may just be somebody who likes to play games though as well, board games, any type of games there is. This person is into games, but I'm more so getting the manipulative type of games. Okay, I want to say your future spouse could have had a lot of tower moments in their lifetime as well, where things were just went left, where things just fell apart. They have went through something here, your future spouse. Scorpio, your person may even break things. Because heavy on your person being a liability, your person may break things, things that you guys share together, or even their own things, but it's like they even break things that they get their hands on, and then it's like you gotta pay for it, or y'all gotta pay for it, or you gotta come out of pocket. But regardless, the point is they this is the type of person, they break shit a lot, and then it's like they gotta pay for it, or they trying to get somebody else to pay for it, something like that. Your future spouse could smoke, Scorpio. So your future spouse is definitely like a stoner. They smoke gas. This person could love to smoke at that. And this type of person, they have to be smoking. They need to be smoking. They love to smoke. Smoking is, I want to say, smoking for your future spouse is something very much healing for them. But they could be somebody who, again, they resort to smoking because, again, they're going through so much internally, and that's their little outlet. Okay, so your future spouse is definitely a smoker. I'm also getting that your future spouse could like the color green. This person could also like being in nature, or they like to find time to ground themselves. They are into grounding, being grounded. This is also someone who's very logical as well. Your future spouse is somebody, I want to say, that tries to be happy. This is someone who tries to keep that happy-go-lucky energy. They try to stay positive. They try to keep a smile on their face. So in the midst of this, your future spouse being a chaotic person, they are somebody who does try to, keep that peace and happiness. Your future spouse may definitely be spontaneous, Scorpio. This is somebody who is going to want to like do it everywhere or different places, like on the counter, in the shower, in the bath. This person is going to want to do it any and everywhere. So something about your future spouse having like a spontaneous nature. They're going to be spontaneous in their sexuality. Yes, Scorpio. Ooh, this is such a dark reading. I'm annoyed for us, y'all. I'm a Scorpio moon, so I'm annoyed for us. Okay, so somebody who definitely stresses a lot. They may not be able to handle their stress, or they're just someone who's always stressed. They definitely have a lot of stressors. This person could not handle, could maybe not even handle being under pressure well, okay? So that's something you should know about your future spouse as well, too. This person may even stress you out at times. Again, I'm getting a lot of like ways this person has, it's strong enough to like have an effect on you. So I want to say you may really need to protect your energy with your future spouse, because this is your future spouse. You will end up marrying this person, but it's like you are going to really have to find a way to protect your energy, because it seems like this person is a very chaotic person. And again, if you were not to protect yourself, again, everything that they have going on, it'll affect you. You would take on whatever this person is going through. And part of that is acceptable, because when you are married, you do become one, and it's kind of like your problems is their problems are your problems, but not to the point where it's like you're sacrificing, your own mental health, and not to the point where it's affecting you in a detrimental ass way. No. Okay, there's something about needing to protect your energy. You be there for this person and all, but you protect your energy, because I'm heavily getting like this person has the type of energy that could bounce off of you, that you could end up taking on, because again, they're so, they have so much going on. This is a thankful person. This is somebody who shows gratitude. They are thankful for the things that life has blessed them with, or at least they try to be. They're very thankful, though, which means they're going to be very thankful for you, Scorpio. Thankful that you are the one they chose, and you are the one that's in their life. That you picked them or whatever. They got to be with you. They're going to be very thankful, because this is a thankful person in general. And I'm getting like they're gonna show you in their actions as well too, and they might not even be more so to tell you, but they're gonna show you in their actions. So you may have an action oriented type of your person may just be action oriented as well. So more of like a action oriented, doing it rather than just talking about it. This person is heavily religious, or they have a certain belief system that they go by. And I want to say your person could just be stubborn. Your person could have like that fixed sign energy. So your person could be a fixed sign, could be in their big 3 even, or they could have a lot of fixed sign in their chart. But something about your person may be stubborn. Your future spouse could be somebody who's stubborn. It's kind of like whatever they believe in is what they stick to. They would even probably argue it. Their belief system and how they wouldn't change it, or how theirs is better, or how they feel like that's how things should go. Something about your person is religious, and they have a belief system, and that's in whatever they believe in. But I'm getting more so like a stubbornness. Your future spouse is stubborn in the things that they believe. So this is not somebody you're going to be able to really change their mind. So it would be best to agree to disagree with your future spouse, or just like you believe what you believe and they could believe what they believe, and leaving it at that, because something about your person is stubborn, and whatever they believe in is what they believe in. They're not going to change their beliefs. Okay, I'm also getting your future spouse could have a negative like mindset, and this is more so explains why the energy was like that in the beginning. I just want to point out, so they could be very like negative in the way that in their own thoughts and beliefs, and this is kind of why they be struggling. This is why they be struggling internally like that, because they could have some beliefs that maybe aren't even suitable for them or good for them, but because they're stubborn, they stick to it. And I'm getting even if they are negative beliefs. So yeah, your person may just be stubborn though. In general, you may not be able to get through to your future spouse because they're going to be a little stubborn. Your future spouse, Scorpio, could move really, really slow, like really slow. They could literally be slow, or I'm playing, but it's more so like your person could really move slow. Like even when it comes towards you and telling you how they feel about you, or doing something that you asked for them. Not nothing like immediate. I'm sure they would get to it, but it's something like even if you was to like ask this person, it's something about them moving very slow. This type of person, they go like whatever they do, they're moving slow, and it could be just, again, this could be part of their beliefs. They may feel like things should be done at a slower pace. They could think that moving fast is how people can fuck things up. They could believe that, which totally makes sense. I mean, I ain't mad at that either. But again, that could be part of their beliefs. Like they just feel like they should do things at a slower pace. But because what I'm getting is like whatever your person is doing, they move slow. Like I'm talking like even when it's things that you feel like they should have got to already. And it's more so like even before you guys actually get married and y'all just in the relationship part, it's something about they may just move very slow in terms of the relationship itself. This is even the type of person like when they're getting things done, or they're running into the store to, they ran in the store for something, okay, to pick something up, or, pick some food up, but it's taking them like an hour to come out, that type of stuff. Your person is just a slow mover, that's all. And that's what I'm picking up as well too. Or it's like something you've been asked your person to do, and they taking 20 years to get on it. Scorpio, your future spouse is definitely somebody who moves around a lot. This could be somebody who likes change, or again, the way they are, their circumstances forces change. But your person is somebody who definitely goes through a lot of changes. They can make a lot of moves in their life. Even after you meet them, they'll end up making something about your person making a lot of moves or going through a lot of transitions. Yeah, your future spouse definitely moves from place to place, and it could be part of their it could be again back into their beliefs. But this person could feel like Your future spouse could just be somebody, though. They are very funny about their environment, where they are, or they're searching for that good environment that will fit them. So it could be things like that. But to know your person is just somebody who's going to be constantly moving around or going from place to place. And that could also be traveling. They could be a traveler. They could like to travel as well too. But more so, this is a person who's constantly in transitions, going through transitions. They may even want you to go place to place with them. When they always having these transitions or change, they're going to even want you to come, place to place with them as well. This is a passionate lover. This is somebody who is not gonna like half-ass love you. This is somebody who's very passionate. They could have some fire energy as well, fire sign energy, fire in their chart, fire in their big three. But your person is definitely somebody who's very passionate. They're going to, it's like when they love on you, they're gonna love on you. It's like when y'all doing a do, they're making love to you, and they're gonna be you at the same time too. It's like it's gonna be a mixture of both, but this is a passionate lover. They're gonna be passionate in the way they kiss you, again, make love to you, the way they talk to you, the way they see you. They're just gonna have a very passionate desire for you, because this is a passionate person. This could be somebody who's even passionate when they speak, when they talk, very passionate in their conversations and in the way they speak and they talk about things. This is somebody who's going to be very open with you, Scorpio. So your person is going to open up to you a lot. This is an open person. I'm referring to when they tell you about themselves or their lives. They're going to be very open with you, or even how they feel about you. This is somebody who's going to be open. And I said something about action oriented. This person is going to be open, even in communication, or they're going to open themselves up to you. They're always open. I'm also getting like your person is always open, like especially for you. They're always going to be wanting you to take them in, wanting you to hear their stories, the things they've been through. This is not somebody who's just going to have like a shield up or be guarded and you not going to know anything. This person is going to be very open with you. Your future spouse may just be somebody who's exclusive, Scorpio. This is somebody who can't just be touched by anybody. Not anybody can date this person, be with this person, love this person, befriend this person. Somebody who's out of the way. Not many people can, just come up and, get to know this person. Your person comes off as exclusive. They have some type of exclusivity to them. This is the type of person, they are hard to reach. So with that being said, them picking you, them being your future, them making you their future wife, husband, take out resonate, shows just how much they fuck with you, because this is the type of person, they don't let nobody get close to them. So it's going to show just how much they're into you, how much they love you. They fucking with your game, because this is an exclusive type of person. It's hard to get around this person. And they could even be exclusive in a way where they they have a lot of gains. This is somebody who, they obtained a lot in life, and it's like they low-key this shit in some type of way. And it's like this person can't just be around any and everybody anyway, if that makes sense. So again, this is an exclusive person, and so for them to choose you, it definitely is going to tell a lot in itself, because nobody can get around this person. So you definitely put it on them, did your big one, because they're going to pick you. They're going to let you around them though. Okay. I actually took my last card, but something kind of creeped out, so I'm gonna just take this one. Your future spouse could definitely be somebody who has a very soft energy to them. Like I said, your person could be very chaotic, but something about their nature is soft, and maybe that's why they have a lot of chaotic problems, because they come off very soft, could be very much in their feminine energy or tapped into their feminine energy in some way, and maybe people could take advantage of that. But I'm trying to say here, though, it's still possible that they have this soft nature. So that's what I am being told. Your future spouse is somebody with a very soft nature. I'm getting like whenever they can, they're going to always even speak to you in a soft way, love on you in a soft way. They're just going to be, I want to say, like, if you're a woman this is a man, he's definitely going to be tapped in his feminine energy. You know, a trait of his anyway, this man is a very softer type of guy. This is not like a macho man, always doing too much, loud, being extra, trying to be extra hard. Like, if anything, he's saving that for his guy or for people out in the streets. But with you, your future spouse is going to have a soft nature to them. They could even be soft-spoken. Their skin could even be soft. They got soft skin. But something about your person is very tapped in with their divine feminine, which is a good thing. And I say that because they have a very soft nature to them. They're tapped into that healing, compassionate, supportive, nurturing. They have that type of style. And what I'm also getting, your future spouse in general, though, they could love the divine feminine energy themselves. So this is somebody who loves a woman who's soft as well too. They could like, because we all have that masculine, that feminine. They could like women who are more so and this could be like actually no sex on this, but this person likes people who come off as well as in a soft way or in a soft nature. But since we're talking about the woman and the man, I want to say your person is somebody who's going to really love the divine feminine side of you, because they like the softness in others as well too. They like that softness as well too. They don't like people being hard or doing too much or too much in their masculine. And that's what you're gonna that's also a trait your future spouse gonna have. They're going to be into soft spoken or into that divine feminine nature more so than the woman who's speaking of you specifically, more so of you being in your masculine energy. And last but not least, your future spouse is definitely somebody who is going to want to provide for you in some way. They're going to want to really take care of you there, because what I'm getting is they're going to want to put you in a soft light. So your future spouse is a provider. It's not going to want you working hard. Not that you're not going to work at all. Some of you guys are going to have your own thing going on, but this person wants to be the one taking on all the other hard, labor work, or taking on the burdens of, what you have to do at a regular job or whatever. They're just willing to take on the burdens because they want you to be put up, being in that divine, which explains back to being in that divine feminine energy. They're going to want you being put up in your divine feminine, doing what the feminine nature does, okay? You're just going to be sitting back, taking care, again, whatever your duties are. But this person is not going to want you working hard. They like their women to just, relax, be there for them when it's time, and take on, again, her duties as the divine feminine. And they just want you in that soft energy. They like someone in that soft energy, again, in that feminine energy where they're doing feminine things, not trying to be the masculine, trying to take on everything, okay? So yes, it looks like your future spouse is somebody who could believe in chivalry, or they're traditional, and that's always beautiful. This person is going to want to be your knight in shining armor. Again, they believe in chivalry. They're gonna want to take care of everything. They want to they're gonna want to hold it down, do whatever they can just to have you chilling, sitting back pretty, okay? So that's what I have for Scorpio. These are a little bit of traits about your future spouse. I hope you guys enjoyed this reading, and I'll see you on the next one.